Game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently match point for Suppe. If he wins this map, he wins the series and he goes on to the finals. Nullus has got a mountain to climb. He's got to win the next 3 games in a row here to beat champ. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it or not. But this is going to be a very, very spicy one, ladies and gentlemen. Spawning in the left side of the map in the red color, playing as Zeus. His name is Suppe. His opponent today in the blue color playing as Oranos. His name is Nullus. I've said it once. I'll say it a million times. The meta on this map, who knows? I've heard Egyptian is the best here. I've heard Norse is the best here. I've heard Greek is the best here. And I've heard Atlantean is awful here. I don't agree that Atlantean is awful here at all. I think Atlantean is perfectly fine. In fact, I think Atlantean is great here with the idea of going for a very, very strong mid-game gold staff. Not only that, the double gold mine in the main base covers a lot of weaknesses in the early game. So we'll have to wait and see how things are going to go. It is best of 7, so if Suppe wins this game, he wins the series, allowing him to go off to the finals to face the winner of the other side of the finals. No spoilers here. Maybe some spoilers. I don't know. Probably everyone knows by this stage, but we'll see how things are going to go. Copage of Horus has been discovered here by Suppe, so he's really going to be wanting to keep that one away from Nullus in this game. If he can manage to grab that relic, if Nullus can grab this relic, it allows him to deal with Centaur really, really nicely here. So I'll have to wait and see if that's the case here. But to me, it kind of looks like Suppe is doing something really strange here. He's chopping down this pine tree. Now, this pine tree is right next to the storehouse. And this is something that I've been thinking about recently for Zeus. Because a lot of the times, this is an opportunity. This is a possibility for Greek on maps where you have a really, really good start. Is that a perfect start for Greek would be not building a storehouse in the early game on wood, which can actually allow you to accelerate your advance time even faster than 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Say go for like a 3 minute and 48 second advance time, for example, which might be ridiculously difficult to defend against. We'll have to wait and see. But Suppe has decided to drop his storehouse in the end over there. But he could have chopped down this pine tree and had about 300 wood gathered and have a really, really nice early game. But not the case here. Temple going down up here. We'll have to wait and see what Suppe's going to go for. There are 2 options. Actually, there's 3 options in this matchup. So option number 1 is an Athena rush from the Zeus side of things, which is very, very strong. As we are indeed seeing Suppe go for the 348 advance time. He's a little bit behind it, but he goes for the 348 advance time and he's going for Athena, stopping me right in its tracks here. He is doing what I said is possible in a way, but is it going to be good or not is the big question. There's a back gold mine here for Nullus. He is mining the gold mine. Would have liked him to be on the forward gold mine here with the ability to move to the back gold mine if at all necessary. But we'll have to wait and see. As the Oracle going to get taken down over on this position. Villager moving forward here to try and take it out as well. But the thing is here, when you go for these really, really early Athenas, you need to have a lot of villagers on wood, and we only see 6 here for Suppe because you want to be getting yourself a Jason out. You want to be getting yourself a Barracks out. Wait, is this going to be the immediate second Minotaur? He's going for it. He's got to be going for the immediate second Minotaur here, right? He is. Stable Military Academy. Second Minotaur. Jason. No Odysseus just yet. I probably would have liked to see just 1 Military Academy and then the Odysseus coming out here for Suppe. But this is incredibly clean because he'll just be able to pull these villagers off of wood once he gets the resources through. The army's starting to move forward here to try and take out Nullus's food economy over on this location here as well. And we'll see how things are going to result here as the Minotaur moving in onto this position to take out the citizen here. We got the Oracle over onto this position. Nullus has hit the next age here. He's got himself 3 Oracles over here. He can very easily Valor all of these to deal with that Minotaur, but a bolt going to come down immediately onto one of those Oracles here as Suppe is starting to apply the pressure. We've got the Promethean getting deleted over here, going to be looking to move to another location here as the villager getting harassed yet again by the Minotaur as the Oracle is going to come over here to try and deal with this one. Still no Odysseus through. It's coming through now as Suppe needs to bring villagers off of wood now over onto gold in order to continue his production. Otherwise, he's going to start floating food and all of the other stuff there as the villager does get pushed back and in and out of that manor here. Nullus might want to just take the L here, sit in this manor for a little bit, get his units out and see how he's going to go. We are seeing some Catapulti getting trained as well as the Terma here. So it can be a very, very difficult time for the Oranos player in these situations, and the overcommits are everything here as the Oracle hero going to continue to move back over onto this Minotaur over here, and Suppe going to be retreating back for the time being. Odysseus now coming through as the army going to be going straight after those Momilla here. We even see a cow getting into the action for Suppe. It's currently hurting him more than helping him. So we do see the army turning around, getting little bits of chip damage as both players trying to jockey around and get the best position as they possibly can here. As Suppe going to be actually trying to take this fight. He does lose a couple of units here as Nullus is managing to defend in the early stage. You can see a lot of resources currently in the bank here for Suppe here as his macro just slipping just a little bit here. Not making that move off of wood is hurting him tons at this point. 35 or 55 population here as it looks like Nullus is able to hold after all is said and done. We also see Nullus over here onto this hunt as well. And this is looking very, very tough now for Suppe. He's going to have to pull back, recalculate his game plan here in this game. He will be able to get himself out another Minotaur here. He's got 18 favor in the bank as he's been gathering that favor very, very fast here. We'll see what his plan is going to be. As the hoplites coming down, we will be seeing another military academy coming in here as now the Terma soon around the side. We've got Labyrinth of Minos coming through now for Suppe as He's gonna be going for Minotaur spam in this game, but as that, well, no, that was Suppe grabbing the Kopesh of Horus here. The Labyrinth of Minos coming through will allow him to spam those Minotaur out very, very quickly. Now he can move back into his base, grab himself Husbandry here, and just sit on that for quite some time. We'll have to wait and see if that's going to be an option for him. But now Nullus' units going into the main base of Suppe here. And he's pushing off of this gold mine fairly shortly as huge shockwave there from Nullus. He's not taking he's not leaving any prisoners here. He's going straight after it. Nice shockwave. You can pick off a couple more units underneath this position as well as the hoplites have to sit over there and defend. Do we see that Minotaur getting started? No, we don't. Looks like not quite enough food here as just hoplites being built right now for Suppe as Nullus here putting pressure on everywhere. We've got that Bull Minotaur in. Gives him, what does it give him in terms of just hit points? Gives him a little bit more hit points to play with. So up to 448 HP here. As Nullus pulling back away. 55 population for Suppe. But in reality here, the plan for Suppe might simply be to get 150 population with a ton of Minotaur and a ton of hoplites. And it might just be that if that is the case, he can get there and have that many Minotaur, he might just win all the fights after that and just get a gold star in the middle of the map. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but he might be going for that as he is starting to get some more Minotaur out. Might want to get a couple more villagers onto the favor. 14 favor with 2 villagers on favor probably means 1 Minotaur roughly every minute or so. He's got 3 villagers on here. So yeah, roughly every minute or so, he's going to get about 14 favor in as the Minotaur coming through here has to micro it nicely. Restoration might be necessary on this fight as well as Valor does come through here. And we do see that restoration does get dropped. Nullus is going to take that opportunity to retreat away here. He's sitting at 100 population, 64 population for Suppe here. As he's going to pull back onto this position here. He's got 0 favor in the bank as he's getting a 3rd Minotaur out onto this position here. As Nullus retreats away ever so slightly here. As the Minotaur trying to push around, trying to get something else done here. But we do see this Minotaur here. Nice micro from Nullus, though, pulling exactly the units he needs to. But will he be able to will he be able to make this work or not is the big question. These Minotaur, they tank for a while here. But those hoplites here are all getting cleaned up. The Hero Murmillo getting picked off here very, very slowly as one Minotaur goes down. 2 Minotaur remaining here, plus all those human units. While the Minotaur do trade really nicely, you can just convert to heroes here from Nullus's perspective. As the hoplites get taken out, there's nothing remaining for Suppe. He's trying to throw some more military buildings down to get those archery ranges down. We see Caraballister coming out. No more Minotaur being able to be afforded here at this point. The villagers idle over on this position here to get back into the main base here as the army retreating away. Suppe's still alive here. He's still got resources coming in, but Nullus's advantage is very, very big in this game, and he's slowly moving around the map. He's going to grab himself a second town center behind all of this, as well as the temple gets taken down. It's going to put a stop to the Bull Minotaur production here from Suppe as well, as villagers trying to come through here, and Suppe is not able to make it work here. I feel like he tried to do so much with that early game, and it just hurt him. It hurt him so much, throwing down 2 military buildings, getting a Minotaur, getting Jason out, and then also trying to get Odysseus out. Going for a 348 advance time seems absolutely insane to me. I feel like if you do go for that advance time, you can throw 1 military building down, you can get a Minotaur out, you can get Jason and Odysseus out, and then later you can throw that second military building down. And if you do that, then you will find an advantage in the early fights over here. But Suppe here just went a little bit too crazy with the amount of stuff he tried to get out at the start of the game. And I just think that Nullus could just very calmly defend it all. And I love the fact he brought the oracles back, or valid those. I think that's 100% what you need to do against aggressive Greeks. Really smart play there. And a solid win here. Nullus up to 2. Suppe still has got 2 more shots to make it work. If you guys enjoying this one, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.